Don't you think we're going to have to set up some kind of like, black market type way of communicating with one another because the ISPs will be blocked by the major telecommunication companies?
The modems work straight on old telephone lines. That's all you need is a telephone line.
All right, that's very interesting. I thank you for the call, sir. We're going to go to Clark, Anonymous, Phil, and more on the other side. It's 866-582-9933. Go check out Franchi Fest FEMA 09. 866-582-9933. Wide open phone lines for the next 35 minutes. Clark in Washington, you're on the line. Clark.
Yo, what's going on, Jason?
Doing a little radio show.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you talked about this yet, but have you talked about NORAD and U.S. Northcom doing the exercise plan for mid-June?
All night, baby. What do you think with the last caller? I don't know if you just tuned in, but
I just got on here.
Yeah, all night. And the news, if you haven't heard yet, is obviously you heard the news from yesterday. If you took the hexadecimal code from the thing from Blackjack, you know about Project Blackjack?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you took the hexadecimal code from that yesterday, and that was on the ID card, it said this is not. This is not entirely fictional or just this is not simply just entertainment. That's what it said. And somebody
and a link to Ardent Century also.
Yeah, that's what we've been going over is that somebody tonight went over through a new one and said, beware Ardent Century. When this happens, all federal agencies won't be involved. Look out for sun logos on trucks. And I was unaware of this other hexadecimal code. It is kind of spooky, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, man. But the funny thing that gets to me is that these exercises are going to be, there's going to be several military exercises with the National Guard involved, and these are called Ardent Century 09.
Yeah, no, and he says beware of Ardent Century. So how is it that, maybe this guy thought he would be a little bit of a prankster and just look into what military drills were coming up later in the summer to, put this out. I think when was Blackjack? All that stuff was, March? It was all February and March, right? Yeah, February and March. So, I don't want to go to my jump to conclusions, Matt, and, warn everybody, oh, no, we have hours until a false flag attack or days or less than a week before a false flag attack. I don't necessarily think that that's the truth. I am glad that people are bringing this to my attention. I am glad it's hitting the internet just in case. I'm just in case because they do have the MO of running drills as they attack us, false flag style. Absolutely. From 9/11 to 7/7 to the Oklahoma City bombing, they love to do it. You got anything else outside of the Northcom drills, my man?
That's it, man. Thanks for the...
All right, you got it. Thank you. Let's go to Anonymous. Anonymous, you're on the line.
Hi, Jason.
How are you?
The registrant email for jackblack12.info is associated with telegraph.co.uk.
So you think they're setting this up as kind of a hype button?
I leave the interpretation up to you. I just will tell you who the registrant is associated with.
So, again, this wasn't just the individual who created this comic book that registered this. This is registered to the actual Telegraph, so they set this site up. I mean, this would be a huge backhand if this was an actual terror attack tomorrow and people couldn't see through it like a thinly veiled piece of paper with water poured on it. I mean, if you can't see through this, if there's an actual terror attack, I mean, you're just retarded. I mean, if they don't just shut down all communications tomorrow or next week if some false flag event happens. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that they're trying to actually bait us with this one and say, ha, 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 look at these stupid conspiracy theorists. They all thought we were going to blow everything up. Ha, 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 ha. But, I could be wrong. Yeah, I think that that's probably what's going on here. I mean, it is causing quite an uproar. But, I'm glad people are bringing it to light because you never know with these drills. Again, you listen to the NORAD tapes from 9/11, and they're following Flight 11 for 45 minutes after it supposedly hits the tower. They've got bombs on board Delta 1989. They're following other hijackings all over the place. Actually, planes that emit a hijacking code, although the official version says that the 4 planes that were hijacked didn't emit a code. Very suspicious. Sir, I thank you for the call. Phil in Colorado. Phil, you're on the air. Yes, sir.
How's it going?
Good.
I'm actually part of Lear Change, Colorado, and I kind of got an interesting story for you. Last Wednesday was the 11th, and or Thursday or whatever that was, and we go downtown and we hand out 9/11 DVDs, Fabled Enemies, Loose Change, all that end game. And after we were done handing it out, actually there was like this a bum, I guess. He was kind of on the side, and he pulled me over, and I think it was a Fed, because he started talking to me. He's like, I know who Bilderberg is. He's like, I know all the Rothschilds, the Kissingers. And
well, let's talk about it on the other side, because, you know, street actions are the way to go, and let's see what this pseudo-bum had to say. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. Go check out the latest over at theinfowarrior.com right now.